It is time for This Week in Shohei Ohtani News, my favorite segment we have here, my favorite player. Love everything about the guy. Look, it starts with what he did at the All-Star game. The first player in history to be an All-Star as a hitter and as a pitcher. Not only that, he also participated in the Home Run Derby and was the first Japanese-born player to participate in the Home Run Derby. The whole experience here for him was something that I've never experienced. I've watched a lot of baseball. I've been around a lot of players. I've never experienced what he brought to the All-Star Weekend. You also know what he brought to the All-Star Weekend? I met him. I finally met Shohei Ohtani. It was the biggest moment of all time. I walked off of meeting him and I said, I just met Babe Ruth. He's better than Babe Ruth. It's absolutely incredible. And it was special. It was special meeting him. I've been around the game for a long time with my brother being 9 years older than me. And so I've had the pleasure of meeting so many players, but this was so different. This was really different. Just being around him, I don't really know how to explain it, but it was really cool. A really cool moment for me, a really cool moment in my life, being able to meet somebody that I care so much about and that I talk so much about. So awesome there. He's a really good person. And I think more so than anything, that's why, I love what he does on the field and I love the person he is off of the field. And speaking of the person that he participated in the Home Run Derby, and before he even started, he agreed to give away the proceeds he made from the Home Run Derby to about 30 of the staff members from the Angels. Look, it's so cool to me. Ohtani is on a contract right now that being able to step back now and look at it is ridiculous. He's one of the best players in all of baseball. He's taking the world by storm. He's doing all of this with endorsements and everything. He's becoming the face of baseball in front of our eyes. And I've talked about this before. I believe Fernando Tatis is emerging as the face of baseball, but out in the front of our eyes, this guy has taken that over and has taken the world by storm and has gotten people that don't like baseball into baseball. And I can't think of a better face of baseball than somebody that's bringing new people into the game. Now look, he participates in the Home Run Derby. He gets $150,000 and he donates it to Angels staff members. How cool is that, man? Like, all the people that are walking around, his communications staff, people that are just in the front office with the Angels, he donates it and spreads out the $150,000 amongst those people and gives money back to them. Just awesome, man. He's not only one of the best players in baseball, if not the best player in baseball right now, but he is such a good human being. So what an awesome thing for him to give away that money. And speaking of giveaways, I was able to go to the Shohei Ohtani Bobblehead night. First night back, first game of the second half is Shohei Ohtani Bobblehead night. And I was there in attendance. I got myself a bobblehead. I was there 3 hours early thinking I'd be fine. I wasn't fine at all. There were so many people. I was freaking out that I wasn't going to be able to get it. I was actually really nervous about it, but I was able to get in and able to get a bobblehead. And it was such a fun night at the ballpark. The ballpark's packed, by the way. It's an Angels game, and it's packed. I was actually talking to a fan before the game. He was an older gentleman that has been a season ticket holder since the 70s. And he comes up and he's talking to me. And he says, you know what? This just feels different. This feels different. I've been in this stadium a long time. I've been here for Nolan Ryan no-hitters. And it feels different right now. Watching Ohtani come up to the plate, watching him do what he does, I've never felt that in this stadium. And he says, trust me, I get it. I'm a huge Mike Trout fan. He's one of the top 5 of all time, in his opinion, also in my opinion. But he said it doesn't hold a candle to what Ohtani is bringing to the stadium right now, what he's bringing to the Angels, which was pretty cool to hear. So it was really awesome being in that stadium that night, and I was able to get a bobblehead. But look, I want to give my bobblehead away, and I'm doing a giveaway, and there's a tweet on the Flippin Bats Pod Twitter account where you just got to go take a screenshot of giving the Flippin Bats podcast on Apple Podcasts or Spotify a 5-star review, or just that you're following it if it's on Spotify. And I want to give my bobblehead away. You guys mean so much to me, and this show means so much to me. And a lot of my show it's talking about Ohtani and how awesome he is for the game of baseball. And I love what he does with giveaways like that. And I know this isn't on the scale of being able to give away $150,000, but it is something cool to me that I want to give to you guys for caring and listening. So there is a Shohei Ohtani bobblehead giveaway. The bobblehead is right here. I will be giving this away. So go on the Twitter account, find the tweet, and you have until Friday to quote tweet it and just take a screenshot that you have reviewed the show 5 stars, given it a 5-star review. So make sure, if you haven't done that, you do that. And if you want the bobblehead, there's certainly a way for you to get it, and I will be giving it away. So yeah, what an awesome week. What a crazy week for This Week in Ohtani News. I met him. I finally met him. I've been talking about him for so long, and to be able to meet him in that moment was awesome, and something in a moment that I will never forget. Thanks for watching. If you love flipping bats, swinging 3-0, or just talking ball, join us. Call us at 213-537-9339 with your questions. We have a weekly guest, and we have a lot of fun, so hit that subscribe button.